State Champs Sports Network is presented by Lawrence Technological University. You can play sports at the next level. Go to LTURecruitYourself.com today. State Champs Game Time Live is also brought to you by Alta Equipment, Michigan's #1 construction equipment provider, proudly representing the industry's top brands. Get the right equipment for your project every time with Alta Equipment. Warrior Hockey. Breakthrough. The Michigan High School Hockey Coaches Association. For schedule, scores, and standings, go to the hub, mihshockeyhub.com. Reaction Technologies, up your game. Go to reactiontechsports.com for more information. And the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Hey, welcome into Trenton, Michigan, where tonight we've got exciting MIHL showcase action for you. What a dandy here for our nightcap on Friday night. Trenton taking on Marquette. Along with my broadcast partner, Mike Iveso, my name is Sean Belegian. Mike, this was an instant classic last year. We had it for you right here on the State Champs Network, so we said, why don't we do it again this year?
And it's going to be another classic this year, Sean. And when you talk about Trenton, you got to talk about Donovan Durbin, Player of the Year nominee. If he gets close to the net, he's got one of the best shots in the state. Watch out for him.
And I'll tell you what, as far as Marquette goes, they are playing one of the toughest slates. Travel be darned, for goodness sake. Doug Garrow has his team ready for this showcase and the playoff.
Yeah, last time we saw them up in Traverse City, Coach Garrow promised a better performance after that loss from Jeffers. Today, we're going to see him after 2 losses to Heartland and Brighton. I expect Coach Garrow's going to have Seth Stanstrom and his team ready in all 3 zones to win this game.
Well, this was a dandy last year, and I'm sure it'll be a dandy tonight. So thanks for joining us wherever you may be. State Champs Game Time Live coming up next.
At Alta Equipment, we know when it comes to getting your job completed on budget and on schedule, uptime matters. Alta Equipment has partnered with the biggest names in construction, including Volvo, Leeboy, Sonnebogen, Avant, ASV, and more to provide the state of Michigan with industry-leading service and support. Alta Equipment services all makes and models, and their technicians are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Do you have a big project? Alta Rents has you covered with the most diverse rental fleet in Michigan. Give them a call at 844-GO-TO-ALTA today.
Out here, it's not just about the hustle. It's about breaking the game. Every single day. Zeroing in on what we want, putting a target on it, and hitting the bullseye. Over and over again, because second best, that's for somebody else's story. The fire that fuels us, the bond that unites us, we don't just play the game. We set it ablaze. We break through.
Looking for a score, a schedule, a story? MHSAA.com has you covered. Our newly redesigned website has everything you need to follow high school sports in Michigan. And it's optimized for mobile use. Fans can submit scores on a Friday night, check playoff pairings and game times, or read about the student athletes from your community. Your first stop is MHSAA.com. Connect with us online and get everything you need all in one place.
Your persistence and dedication have brought you this far. But the fire of curiosity within you burns to push beyond your limits. LTU is the place where your passions and curiosities can soar, pushing your mind and body to new magical heights. Lawrence Technological University. Be curious. Make magic.
And welcome back into Trenton, Michigan, the nightcap here at the MIHL Showcase. Pits the Marquette Sentinels taking on the Trenton Trojans. And Mike, I will reiterate to those of you joining us that did not catch our game last year, boy, was that a great game a year ago here in Trenton.
It was a dandy, and I would say it's probably one of the reasons why we were invited back to do this game again. And I know Coach Garrow wanted this game on his schedule.
I'm glad that we invited Patty Cesarini back. As a matter of fact, why don't we throw it down to Patty right now?
Thank you, guys. Yeah, last year ended in dramatic fashion. I wasn't here for that one, but Trenton won in a shootout. But from day one of this season, Coach Garrow and his team said, we want to see Trenton again. So these guys coming in to this game with a bit of a chip on their shoulder. Things look a little bit different, though. Marquette lost 11 players from last year. Trenton lost 12. So these newcomers might not know why this one cut so deep, but this is going to be a good one with this kind of history. Back up to you guys.
Yeah, no doubt about that, as you see right there on your screen. Trenton winning the state championship back in 2014. Of course, the legend, Mike Turner, on the ice. And Mike, true story, Coach Turner walks up to me, shakes my hand, and says, I'm retiring. And I just said, Coach, you've earned it.
Yes, he has. He was just an absolute legend, and even today I passed him in the hallway, and like a school kid, I was running after you. Sean, Coach Turner's here. Coach Turner is here.
Yeah. Take a look, Mike, at your projected lines here tonight for both these squads.
And right there for Trenton, number 19, Donovan Durbin. He's someone that we're going to be watching here tonight. He's a Player of the Year nominee with a great shot, 38 points, and he's kind of that prototypical Trenton player, Sean. Great shot, a ton of grit, and he's going to be everywhere.
I really liked their second-line center, number 4, Easton Tinsley. I think that's a player to keep an eye on. And Mike, you mentioned him, number 17, Seth Sandstrom, a dynamic sophomore for this Marquette Sentinel squad, coached by Doug Garrow, a guy that I've known for about, 35, 36 years now. And there's Cole Kelly. He's a vet as well, a guy capable of stealing a game. Make no mistake about that.
He had a great game when we were up in Traverse City, Sean, and was one of the big reasons for that victory that we called. And that was a comeback victory after that loss to Jeffers. And now we're talking about this team after 2 losses. A loss to Brighton and a loss to Heartland. And something, Sean, that we were made aware of last time we did the game, the third base bar, who I know the third base bar back in Marquette is watching, and they are starved for a victory.
Evan Civey, veteran with Trenton. Seems like he's been here 35 years, and the job is his now for these Trojans.
Yeah, I was going to say he's been here forever. He had to, sit behind another goaltender there for a little bit, but now it's his crease, and he's definitely taken it, and he's had some nice games. He's having a really good year, Sean.
John Kidd in the Kid Cam, getting a close-up there of Evan Civey. John Kidd in his Backstreet Boys outfit. All white out there. We could have a boy band. Get Robbie.
Oh.
Robbie, maybe Chuck.
I think Chuck
Ernest,
and Chuck, to 2 Chucks.
The other Chuck, and Jay Kidd. That'd be a fantastic boy band.
I'm looking around and thinking, who's going to be the lead there? All that star power.
Listen, I'm going with the Dreamboat, Chuck. That's my
Chuck number 1.
Chuck number 1.
Chuck number 1.
Listen, that's your lead singer. I mean, I am talking Luther Vandross charm.
That's what I was just going to say. I'm right there with you. That deep voice,
right?
Like a little pillow talkie,
almost a cross between Barry White and Luther Vandross.
Barry
right?
White, good call. That was the name I couldn't get out of my head. That's it. You're my brain, Sean.
Savant.
That's
what I've been told.
As long as it's just Savant, there's nothing in front of it. We're just calling you Savant. Here
we go. Trenton and Marquette. Both teams that go. And if you don't believe me, watch. You'll see it for yourself. Sheldon gets a shot away quickly, and Sivy had to be careful. Gloves that down 10 seconds in.
And not only are these teams fast, but they're going to play in all three zones, Sean. They're going to be playing in their offensive zone. They're going to be playing in their defensive zone, and you better believe that they're going to be playing in a neutral zone. You're going to have to keep your head up.
Sheldon wins that draw back. Number 7, Sheltro, just pumps her in deep. Giving chase there now, Sentinels. A couple Trojans doing battle in the corner. Puck comes the other way. Trojans on it. A little drop pass there. Marquette's got the forecheck going, but Trojans an opportunity to clear it out. They do. Dump it in, and they go for a change. Now the Trojans try to get their forecheck going, Mike. Can't get it going. Nice move there by Sheltro to keep it in. Puck comes out. Marquette spinning around their own net. Trying to in the neutral zone. Chipped away there by number 22, Ethan Gilbert. Trojans take over again. Keep an eye on this guy, 19, Donovan Durbin. Durbin with a shot. No problem there. Gloving that down. And again, Mike, you just pointed it out. That's Parker Nevenhoven that got the start here tonight. The junior goaltender got the start here tonight.
Yeah, I noticed those 6'2" pads in there. He's got those black and red pads going, and that is a deep red in that jersey. I love those Marquette jerseys.
Yeah, I do too. No doubt about that. Some great people up there as well. Shout out to not only third base, but the 906. We had a good time there. Chuck had a good time there. One of the bartenders was berating me, Mike, for the hockey team I root for.
That's what I heard. They did not take too kindly to the Habs.
Yeah, well, tough. Puck comes out in the neutral zone. Marquette tries to send her in deep. Here's an opportunity down low, knocked away by Leon. There's a good-looking defenseman, number 2, Landon Leon. Now an opportunity to come out, LeMay. LeMay stops, tries to get it in deep. Leon jumped up on that charge, but Marquette goes for changes. In the meantime, Jack Pond tried to get something going himself. Now picking up speed in the neutral zone is Aikens. Aikens with a shot, short side, no problem there for Nevenhoven.
That was a little end-to-end rush for Finn Aikens, senior.
Puck deflected in the neutral zone, bouncing around a little bit here. Now played back to Finn Aikens. Off a skate blade, still bouncing around in the neutral zone and shot back in on Nevenhoven. He's going to hold on to that, and Trenton gets their wish and keeps it in their zone. How about Robbie right now? Let's check in with Rock and Rye Robbie. Robbie?
Yeah, we got a little bit of game break, Sean. I'm going to warn you. Close your eyes. This one went into a shootout. Julian Johnston buried it for Orchard Lake St. Mary's to go up, and their goalie stood tall and was able to hold off. Houghton gets knocked off by Orchard Lake St. Mary's 4-3 in an absolute barn burner.
How about that? Both players on our Player of the Year list and wall list. Guys are doing a good job here, Mike. Backhand shot comes in. Oh, Parker had to be careful down there. Puck knocked back in. Trojans on it. Knighting down there doing battle, but the puck comes into the neutral zone. Promptly pumped back in. Trojans have to make change. Sentinels with an opportunity to come out. Going back deep to chase it is Rogowski. Sorry, Mike.
No, that was my best. I was going to say, right now, Marquette's not looking very comfortable with the way the game's going. They haven't been able to get into that dump and get that forecheck going and create turnovers game yet.
Well, this is what they like to do. You nailed it. Get the puck in deep and then work for it. And that's what Mattilla's trying to do. Good-looking freshman. 8 goals, 5 assists on the year for Evan Mattilla, number 21. Puck goes in deep, giving chase down there. Number 24, Landon Stark. Centering pass, nobody home. Shot from the point. No problem for Parker, kicking that one aside. Looking dangerous there was Gilbert stepping up. Speaking of dangerous, Easton Tinsley. Keep an eye on number 4. We've seen it. Marquette rings it around near side. Puck comes out, though, and Trojans able to chip it back in the zone. That's Landon Stark in deep. Marquette has to start over, get it back into the neutral zone. Promptly pumped back in by Nathan Sparks, another long-time Trojan. Good kid. I had an opportunity to speak to him, Mike, at the MIHL Media Day. Really enjoyed my conversation with that young man. Puck sent in deep, giving chase number 22, Ethan Gilbert. Plays it to the other side, number 2, Landon Leone. Trip up behind the net, no call. Trojans can't get the puck out. In behind Civi. Number 2, Landon Leone there. Look at the pressure there. Good pressure by Savola. Marquette on this shift. Good job keeping them hemmed in deep. Now an opportunity to come out for number 2, Leone. Up to 12, Sparks. Shot goes wide, comes all the way to the line, and here comes Marquette. They've got 3. They've got 3 in speed. Can't get anything going, though, however. As jumping up in that rush was Tyler Matulovitz. Puck goes deep. Icing waved off. Picking up speed coming out of his own zone. A lot of speed coming out of the zone, I might add, by number 9, Lucas Belkowski. Near corner, battle in the corner. 2 Sentinels, 2 Trojans. Centering pass blocked in front. I think number 14, Finn Aiken's got a piece of that, Mike.
I think if you play for Trenton, the requirement is 5 block shots a game. They block shots, Sean.
No doubt about that. Here comes number 9, Seth Knighting. Gets it to the line and gets it back. Knighting looking, waiting, throwing out front, misses his man, but Trojans give chase in the corner. Another battle in the corner. You're going to hear us say that a lot with 2 teams like this. A lot of sandpaper with both these teams.
Very similar style of hockey.
Coach Garrow demands it, no doubt about it. Coach Clements demands it. Nice play to stop and wait, and throw the puck in the corner as Marquette makes changes. Trying to keep it in the zone, though. They do. Centering pass comes out in front. Oh, didn't miss by much. That was Easton Ball, another fine-looking freshman. How about this, Mike? The freshman, 12 goals, 11 assists, 23 points. Game Time Live is powered by Alto Equipment Company. Alto Equipment knows when it comes to getting your job completed on budget and on schedule, uptime matters. Alto Equipment partners with the biggest names in construction with industry-leading service and support. Give them a call at 844-GO-TO-ALTA.
And with that freshman, Easton Balls, another freshman, Evan Matilla, and sophomore Seth Sandstrom, who last time we called their game in Traverse City, that was the top line for that team. I believe Seth Sandstrom was actually the first star, if I'm not mistaken.
Trenton wins the draw. In behind their own net, number 2, Landon Leone. Looks the other way. Look at this check by Marquette. Back to number 2, Leone. Centering pass with speed coming out is Jones, Jaden Jones. Into the corner. Back to the line, kept in by Trojans. Lost, though. Here comes Sandstrom. Sandstrom on his off wing. Can't pull the trigger, though. Good defensive reaction by number 22, Ethan Gilbert. But it's Sentinel's centering pass. Doesn't connect. And Jones able to get things going the other way. Trojans with 3, but look how quickly Marquette comes back and able to swap it away and make a change, Mike.
Yeah, a lot of neutral zone time, back and forth, not too much time in the offensive zone, kind of what we'd expect with these 2 teams.
No whistles in this game. Isn't this
None.
beautiful? It's lovely watching this, and they score. Just as I'm saying, no whistles, Mike. That puck comes out in front.
And I think it was Donovan Durbin is going to get this puck on the rim here. And again, gets it and lets it go off the half board, unassisted, top shelf. And we said in the pregame, if he gets it on his stick, he can shoot it from everywhere, and he just buried it.
Boy, I tell you what, the guys on our list are showing everybody why they're on our list, Mike.
As we say, Sean, let's get everybody
Sentinels
under
come right
one
back.
roof.
Sorry about that, Mike. Sentinels come right back. And Savola was bidding to tie it up quick, fast, in a hurry. 1-0. Trenton on top. Snake Pit going crazy. Here they come again. It's Durbin. Durbin waits. Centering pass. What a stop by Nevenhoven. Oh, remember that stop.
Post the post, almost the splits, and gets his glove. And that's right where you want this shot. Watch where this shot comes from. What a great rush by 19, Donovan Durbin, to get this puck over. And the puck is perfectly shot just over his stretched out pad, but he gets the glove. Wow, it's a lanky 6'2" to make that save.
What a big stop there. Why don't we throw it down to Patty Cesarini down on the ice. Patty? All right, we'll check in with Patty momentarily. In the meantime, play is called at the line. Can we check in with Patty now? Go ahead, Patty. Great stuff, Patty. Appreciate it greatly. Well, you want to talk about good guys. I'm in the Chad Clemens fan club. Really enjoy chatting with Coach Clemens.
How good was that interview this summer with Coach Clemens and Coach Knighting?
And so much fun.
52 million viewers?
So much fun. Really was. No doubt about that. Thanks to our friends at the Coaches Association. Bouncing puck. Nevenhoven had to be careful again. See if Marquette can get something going. Shots on goal, 4-1. But Marquette has had their chances as well. Coming off the bench, this is number 12, Nathan Sparks. He loses it for the moment. Trenton has to start over, and there's going to be too many men on the ice.
They had to call it. He played the puck coming off. There were 72 Trenton Trojans on the ice, Sean. Got to call it. There was no hiding that one. It's just instinct. That puck's there. You're going to play it, right? I mean, if he lifts his stick and the puck goes into the zone, they don't call it as the other guy gets off it. He touched it, and this could be just what the doctor ordered for Marquette. It looks like they're just starting to shake off those bus legs maybe. They've had a long trip down here already playing, Heartland and Brighton. So they're back down here again. Maybe some travel legs.
How about the freshman taking this big draw? Number 21, Evan Matilla. He's going to take this draw against number 4, Easton Tinsley. Boy, nearly off the draw. That was sweet. It came right to Jack Pond, but it hit something in front, Mike.
And that was Ethan Gilbert, I think his second big defensive play of the day.
Boy, look at Durbin. Great job on this penalty kill. Look at this. Played all the way back now to number 22, Ethan Gilbert, who sends it the length of the ice. They ragged off a good 20 seconds, and a lot of it starts with the hard work of number 19, Donovan Durbin, who's got the only goal here tonight.
How good is that for your team when that's your top scorer, playing on your PK and playing defense like that, and just having the hockey IQ to do that? That is so helpful.
Puck sent in deep. Giving chase is Finn Akins. But it's Marquette coming out with it. Far point. Slip, falling, able to get it through, though. Not able to get it out, though. Marquette still on it. Saucer pass doesn't connect. Now back to the point. Shot comes in, didn't miss by much. Rebound. Sivvy with a big stop. Oh, Evan Sivvy with a big stop, but I want to give credit where credit is due. It was Jack Pond that kept that play alive. Or excuse me, it wasn't Pond. It was number 9, Lucas Belkowski, who kept that play alive, Mike.
He kept it alive, and that was real close there to getting called. You're tiptoeing a fine line when you poke at the goalie like that.
Another freshman takes the draw here. This time controlled by Trenton and sent the other way. Pardon me, I need some water.
Trenton's doing a real good job, no surprise, at killing this penalty. They're always defensively sound.
Still 45 seconds remaining in this power play opportunity. First man there is Patrick Rogowski wearing number 3. Number 2, Landon Leone, able to chip it up and finally out with the help of number 12, Nathan Sparks. Sparks by his lonesome. Sparks plays it all the way back to Leone. Leone turns, fires, Sparks chips it back in deep. Effective penalty kill by the Trojans. Trenton Trojans in the white, blue and yellow. Of course, the Marquette Sentinels in the red jersey with black trim.
Marquette seems just a step off right now, Sean, and that's going to totally impact everything that has to do with your power play. And let's give Trenton credit. The pressure they're putting on is not helping.
Here comes Pond. Just pumps it in deep. First one there is number 3, Patrick Rogowski for Trenton. Rogowski sends it, gets a favorable bounce. That's going to go all the way down the ice for an icing. 5:39 to go in this first period. 1-0 Trenton Trojans.
And such similar styles of hockey that we see out of these two teams year after year after year. Wouldn't be surprised, Sean, if I said I took the under in this game, because this is going to be a defensive battle.
Oh, God bless you, Mike. It all comes back to that, doesn't it? Puck comes in the corner. Pond giving chase. He dumps it in deep. Now Aho doing battle, trying to keep the puck in. Puck comes over the bench and onto the bench. Good snag there. One-handed snag by Ethan Gilbert on the bench. The coaches appreciate that, Mike. They don't want the puck coming up anywhere near their grill.
No. And these coaches, they're so pretty. They're too pretty. They don't need any scars and cuts on their faces, right?
Yeah, I don't want to see any of those guys get hurt. Good guys.
Yes.
Do a great job putting this tournament together.
And one of the guys on the other bench, Coach Garrow's doing a real good job of using his bench, knowing the travel time to get to this game, that he's trying to save some legs.
Landon Stark spins in his own zone, back in behind the net. Now an opportunity coming near side. Tinsley able to get it just out over the line before it's promptly sent right back in by the Sentinels. That was Lemire who threw that in. Now Sentinels send it back in. I think they have to touch up, don't they, Mike?
No, he got it just in time.
They're going to say he was on?
Yep,
okay.
He was onside, and the ref was in perfect position to make the call.
I am never going to question the referees, okay?
Nope.
You're just not going to hear it from me. Finn
Nope.
Akins knocks it in. Let's see if he goes off for a change. He does indeed. But the Trojans keep the pressure down there. To the line, but nobody was home. Coming off the bench was Ethan Gilbert. He sends it back in deep. Number 22 for Trojans. Picking it up, number 5, Brody Sheldon. Let's see if he can wind it up. Young man's got 26 points on the year. He knocks it back in deep. Nobody goes in and gives chase, so Sheldon says, I'll do it myself. Trojans going wing to wing in the neutral zone, doesn't connect. Here comes Blackburn. Skylar Blackburn tried to work around his man, Seth Knighting. Knighting, good job fending him off, not allowing him to get through. Big battle in the corner, to the line. Belkowski wearing the number 9, to 7, Sheltro. Boy, back door was open, just couldn't connect. Mike, Connor stayed.
You got to like it when you see that forward pick his head up. He sees that guy in the back door, and he's going to make that pass unselfishly.
Giveaway there into the neutral zone, but Leon picks it up. Backhands it out into the neutral zone and promptly punched back in. That's Jack Pond wearing the number 8. Puck comes high, Durbin wearing 19. He can't control it, so they try her once again with Sean McKee. Number 16, Sean McKee, who I might add spells his name the right way, Mike.
Okay.
There is only one way to spell Sean.
I
think you know how that's spelled.
I'm not going to disagree
Thank
with you, Sean.
I appreciate that.
You are the expert.
No, not S-H-A-W.
Oh!
Oh, nearly. A deflection in front. Didn't miss the far post by much. But every time Durbin's been on the ice, he's making something happen, isn't he?
And when you're that goal scorer, it's like that instinct that you just know
Long
to get
shot.
that puck to the net.
Parker able to settle that down, and the draw will stay in the Trenton zone. Parker Nevenhoven, 6'2", Mike. He's got a 2.14 goals against average. How about this save percentage? .920 save percentage.
You know, you got to love having 2 goalies that can play like that, right? It's a definite advantage to you.
Marquette trying to get that forecheck going again. Just a little too far and called on the icing with 2:31 to go here in this first period.
So you could answer this question, Sean. I
I'll
know
try.
if you can't answer this question, someone at the third base bar can. Did Seth Sandstrom have a brother that played? Because I feel like there's no way this kid's a sophomore. I feel like I've given him stars of the game for like years.
I think he was a freshman last year, right?
Did he not have a older? I feel like
He may have. I could look it up.
Yeah.
Somebody from third base could let us know, I'm sure. Lots of old friends up there.
Yes.
Of course, Coach Garrow played hockey for Northern Michigan, missed the national championship by a year. But I got a chance to see him up there a year later because my friend, Mark Beaufait, was a member of that national championship team in 1991.
what a team, what a run, what a game.
Phenomenal.
What an ending. I mean, as this, oh, look, there's Coach Hunter right there.
There he
Wave,
is.
Coach.
Hi, Coach. Promptly backs out, just like Coach
Yeah,
Hunter.
We're talking about the third base bar and all the wonderful people of Marquette. There may be things to come, things in the work that we may be up close and personal, possibly.
I would love to see that. Sentinels get a shot. Connor stayed. Kicked aside. Trying to get that forecheck going in the waning moments of this first period. 1-0 Trojans, but here come the Trojans. Nice move there. Shot. Oh, he didn't miss by much. Oh, 24. Landon Stark did everything right. Just couldn't finish. Sentinels dodge a bullet there. They know it. State centering pass. Just missed, number 5, Brody Sheldon. But an opportunity now. Coming out of his own zone, Lemire. Shot comes in, deflected off at number 14, Finn Akins, and Civvy says enough of that. I'm going to freeze it. Hey, coming up at the first intermission, we'll head to the State Champs studio for Hockey Time as John Kidd and yours truly will break down the latest news on the past episode of Hockey Time here on State Champs Game Time Live.
And talking about using your bench here with 1:18 to go, we got number 8, Jack Pond, number 24, Taylor Metalowicz, and number 11, Braden DeVero. On our sheet, third and fourth line out here for Coach Garrow, stretching that bench, saving legs.
Trojans try to get something going, but knocked back into the neutral zone. Now it's Sentinels. 2-on-3. Going wide. Civvy, no problem. Bounced out for a second, but put that big paw down and made sure he froze the puck, Mike.
And I actually missed one, so I would love giving these fourth liners. They don't always get all the shifts. I love to give them shout-outs. Number 15, Owen Renfers with a big hit there.
Look at Tornado
Allen.
There he is with the kid cam. Getting focused in the kid cam. Always nice to see Tornado Allen.
Don't bother him during a Trenton game.
Draw comes back. Deflected. Oh, didn't miss by much in front. Mike took a couple of weird bounces with 50 seconds remaining in this period. Durbin now trying to get something going. He's got a step. Durbin stops, pops. Big stop there.
End of the period legs maybe caused him to stop. Didn't have the confidence that he had that step with his shot, Sean. Never stop. Fire that puck. He's going to want that one back. He's going to keep that one in his craw for the next shot.
Draw stays deep in the Marquette zone. It's going to be Nathan Sparks taking this draw for Trojans. One back, though. Sentinels with an opportunity to get it out. They do. Play is called at the line. Evan Matilla, number 21, another fine-looking freshman. 8 goals, 5 assists for the Sentinels. That's 13 points. Doug Garrow's done such a good job with Marquette. And the best is yet to come. Make no mistake about that.
Young team. Young team with some young, skilled players.
Puck shot in from neutral zone. Trojans on it. That's Sparks wearing the number 12. To the line. Kept in. Just chipping it forward, Rogowski. Backhand attempt from Sparks. Knocked down. Big battle behind the net. Marquette hanging on in the waning seconds. 5 seconds remaining. Sparks out in front. Oh, didn't miss by much. And that should do it for this first period. Shots on goal in favor of Trenton by an 8-6 margin. And the biggest number, Mike, Donovan Durbin, number 19, with the Trojans' goal. And Trenton heads in after 17 minutes with a 1-0 lead.
You just kind of get that feel right now, Sean. It's going to be a special night for number 19, Donovan Durbin. Everything he's doing is getting to the net.
Let's send it down to Patty Cesarini. Not yet. No, we'll send it down to Patty in just a moment. And I know she's going to have a conversation down there. Nice, our buddy Greg Givens listening up in Hancock.
Oh,
big fan. Greg informed me he's going to be coming down to USA Hockey Arena. So, Mike, I think we're going to have a barbecue at my house when Greg Gibbons is there for some of our friends in the UP. Are you down with that?
I am down with that.
Okay, definitely. I know I don't have to twist your arm too hard to have a barbecue. So we will definitely look forward to that. Nice to see so many people, whether it be here at the Trenton Showcase or when teams matriculate their way down to USA Hockey Arena. Let's throw it down to Patty Cesarini with a special guest. Patty?
Thanks, guys. Coach, your team really effective on that penalty kill. What do you like about your defense in the first period?
We're just on the penalty kill especially. We're forcing pucks to the outside and stepping up and making plays. So that's a really good team over there. They're hungry. So I don't know. As an even first period, we're just gonna have to do a little bit better to try and get to the next one.
Appreciate the time.
Thank you.
Don't go anywhere. We're sending this one to break, but we will be right back.
At Alto Equipment, we know when it comes to getting your job completed on budget and on schedule, uptime matters. Alto Equipment has partnered with the biggest names in construction, including Volvo, Lieboy, Sonnenbogen, Avant, ASV, and more to provide the state of Michigan with industry-leading service and support. Alto Equipment services all makes and models, and their technicians are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Do you have a big project? Alta Rents has you covered with the most diverse rental fleet in Michigan. Give them a call at 844-GO-TO-ALTA today.
Out here, it's not just about the hustle. It's about breaking the game. Every single day. Zeroing in on what we want, putting a target on it, and hitting the bullseye. Over and over again, because second best, that's for somebody else's story. The fire that fuels us, the bond that unites us, we don't just play the game. We set it ablaze. We break through.
Looking for a score, a schedule, a story? MHSAA.com has you covered. Our newly redesigned website has everything you need to follow high school sports in Michigan. And it's optimized for mobile use. Fans can submit scores on a Friday night, check playoff pairings and game times, or read about the student athletes from your community. Your first stop is MHSAA.com. Connect with us online and get everything you need all in one place.
Your persistence and dedication have brought you this far. But the fire of curiosity within you burns to push beyond your limits. LTU is the place where your passions and curiosities can soar, pushing your mind and body to new magical heights. Lawrence Technological University. Be curious. Make magic.
Welcome back inside the State Champs studio for another edition of Hockey Time. I'm Jonathan Kidd along with Sean Belegian. Sean, it's the MIHL Prep Hockey Showcase this coming weekend.
Well, this is the weekend that we wait for. It's such a great time. So wonderful to see so many familiar faces all over the state, and the hockey's pretty darn good as well.
Yeah, make sure you bring the Fig Newtons and the jalapeno cheddar beef jerky for Sean this weekend.
That'd be awesome. I'd appreciate it greatly. But no, you know what? Bring your A game. This is what it's all about. There are going to be so many eyes on this, so many scouts on this. This is what high school hockey is all about.
And we'll be talking about the showcase a little bit later in the show. And State Champs Hockey Time is presented by our friends at the Alta Equipment Company. So, Sean, let's get right into it from last week. You took in the game between Heartland and Howell. It was a 1-1 game.
Yeah, tremendous game. I mean, it had a playoff atmosphere. There's no doubt about that. You can see why these two teams are, top three in the state. I mean, no doubt about it. It ended pretty much the way that I think a lot of people thought it would. playoff atmosphere, great atmosphere out at Howell. I can't say enough the job that Coach Robertson has done with the Highlanders this year. Honestly, I'll say it again, 2 weeks in a row, a Coach of the Year consideration, and you've come to expect that from Coach Gadwa, haven't you? I mean, he's been one of the best in the state for a long, long time now, and the game lived up to the hype.
And how about on Friday night for Howell? They took on Livonia Stevenson, and they scored the game-winning goal with just 2 seconds left.
Boy, have they had two dandies this year. I mean, they played earlier this year and skated to a tie, and then they got one late in the game at Eddie Edgar. So, you know what? Getting yourself ready for the playoff, that's what it's all about. Tough schedule for Howell, to be sure, this past week.
A good week for Flint Powers. They beat Bay City Wolves on Wednesday night. They followed up with a win over Orchard Lake St. Mary's.
Yeah, those are two good wins. And Powers has not done anything that would dissuade anybody from saying that they aren't amongst the favorites in Division II. Bay City had been playing so well, obviously getting great goaltending. And Orchard Lake, certainly one of the measuring sticks in Division III. That's a big win for a very good Travis Perry squad.
We head up north for the game between Jeffers and Houghton. And how about Jeffers? They had a big 5-1 victory over Houghton. They are peaking at the right time.
Yeah, it's interesting. John, I go back to the beginning of the year, and so many people talked about Jeffers. And, you kept an eye on him, and we had him in the rankings and everything. What better way to make a big statement by knocking off Houghton? That's a huge win for the Jets.
And out on the west side, Reese Puffer, they beat Caledonia with a few seconds as well on Saturday afternoon.
Well, it's funny. We talked about that last week in my basement, John. Reese Puffer doing the same thing that they did last year. Remember, it was the constant build, and they got themselves ready. They punched their ticket into the finals at USA Hockey Arena. They're peaking at the right time. That's a big win over a good Scots team.
And let's talk about the west side of the state. We have a lot of west side teams in your top 25 rankings, including Madawan. Just talk about the quality of play out on the west side.
Yeah, I'm really intrigued to see how things play themselves out in the playoff. I mean, as well as I do, John, it's all about punching your ticket, giving yourself that opportunity at USA Hockey Arena. Granville's taking a step back in the right direction. Obviously, what you have it in Byron's Center. Reese Puffer has moved back in. Forest Hill Central, really good team. Mona Shores, they've been a team that has made noise for many years. Right now, my mind, East Grand Rapids. That's the gold standard right now. That's the team that's looking to take that next step. They've been so close in Division III the last couple of years, but it's good because when you have a team like East Grand Rapids or Byron Center that's had all the success that they've had, it makes those teams around them better, and I think you're seeing that on the west side this year.
And I'm going to touch on one more team that's been in your top 25 rankings. How about Lakes Area United? They are just still on a roll.
It's interesting. If you remember last year, we got a chance to see them in the playoff. I think it was against M1, and I remember seeing their goaltender, and I know for a fact, and please tell me you remember this, I texted you and said, you should see this kid, their goaltender. I think he made like 42, 43 saves or whatever in the loss to M1. But it really served notice to what might be his senior season. And he's been phenomenal. It's one of those things, John, you know it. You hear from the same people that I do. When people are calling you and sending you text messages saying, keep an eye on this Lakes area team or keep an eye on Van Sweden, it really tells you something. And they got a huge win, knocking off that hot, and I do mean hot, Jeffers team up in Sault Ste. Marie. So, yeah, no doubt about that. They deserve to be ranked. And Van Sweden in particular, he deserves some consideration for the wall as well. We'll see how that works out.
At Alto Equipment, we know when it comes to getting your job completed on budget and on schedule, uptime matters. Alto Equipment has partnered with the biggest names in construction, including Volvo, Leeboy, Senebogen, Avant, ASV, and more to provide the state of Michigan with industry-leading service and support. Alto Equipment services all makes and models, and their technicians are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Do you have a big project? Alta Rents has you covered with the most diverse rental fleet in Michigan. Give them a call at 844-GO-TO-ALTA today.
Out here, it's not just about the hustle. It's about breaking the game. Every single day. Zeroing in on what we want, putting a target on it, and hitting the bullseye. Over and over again, because second best, that's for somebody else's story. The fire that fuels us, the bond that unites us, we don't just play the game. We set it ablaze. We break through.
Your persistence and dedication have brought you this far. But the fire of curiosity within you burns to push beyond your limits. LTU is the place where your passions and curiosities can soar, pushing your mind and body to new magical heights. Lawrence Technological University. Be curious. Make magic.
Welcome back into State Champs Game Time Live. I had a chance to catch up with head coach Doug Garrow, and what he told me was pretty similar to what Coach Clemens said. He said the first period was pretty even. Their goal, I think our goalie would like to have that one back, and moving forward here, they're looking to establish a bit more of a forecheck to get some more time in the offensive zone. Sean?
Thank you, Patty. Great job as always. Patty's lucky. She's working with two of the good ones down there in Coach Clemens and Doug Garrow. Just good guys, good coaches as well.
With similar styles and similar good results.
And we've got, ready for it? Good game on our hand as well. 1-0 Trenton after it won.
A barn burner, some may say.
He's Mike Iveso. I'm Sean Belegian. Patty Cesarini downstairs. Rocking Rye Robbie somewhere around here. He's giving us updates on some of the other action here at the MIHL Showcase. Make no mistake about it. All eyes in the state of Michigan on Trenton this weekend, Mike.
All eyes are, and our eyes can't be everywhere. So my early vote is going to Rockin' Rye Robbie for MVP of the night for keeping us in tune.
Thank you. Appreciate that, Robbie. And appreciate you for inviting us into your TVs, your laptops, your computers, your phones, whatever the case may be. It is indeed a pleasure to be with you here on a Friday night in Trenton. Second period underway. Tinsley shoots it back in, making Sentinels start over in their own zone. Ooh. Play goes out of play, and that made a weird sound, didn't it, Mike?
If it was this way, I could have caught that. Think I could have caught it?
I don't need that, no.
Do you think I could have caught it?
You know what? I'm going to tell you and everybody else out there. If anything comes this way, I'm literally grabbing your body and putting it in front of mine.
And I'm going to make a glove save.
All right, and I'm not going to deny it. And you have to yell, "Save Terrari."
Save Terrari!
Here comes Trenton breaking out of their own zone. Tinsley with speed. There's that shot. We saw that shot a few times earlier this year, Mike, when they played Livonia Stevenson at the Adam Mitchell Showcase.
Their best forward that night.
Yeah, he was good. We'll check in with Robbie in just a second, but Marquette trying to get something going now. Move at the line. Straddles the line, but they go for changes, and here comes Trenton. They've got two. Tinsley didn't miss by much.
That may have
the
gone
puck
off the bar.
Goes out of play. Let's throw it to Robbie for a game break.
Thanks, Sean. Brighton, Notre Dame. Unfortunately, another shootout, Sean. Jacob Daviela was able to get the first goal for Brighton, and then Tim Peterson got the last one, and Brighton bested Notre Dame 3-2 over on the Sellies rink.
Good job for Coach Cavisto and his Bulldogs. Young team, Mike, but a lot of talent on that team. Make no mistake about that.
And Brighton being Brighton, showing up at the right time as the season's winding down.
Yeah, no doubt. Durbin makes a bid, but no problem there. Handing it off to LeMay, and the draw will stay in the Marquette zone.
What do they say? Shooter's going to shoot. And that's exactly what he did. He kind of put that puck right there in the defenseman's skate, Sean, where the goalie couldn't see it. You can't see me, now you can. And he shoots it as he pulled that in.
Marquette wins that draw. That draw won by Caleb Aho. Parker comes out, leaves it there for the moment. Belkowski sends it along the half board, but not out. Centering pass, can't connect. Zach LeMay was standing out there. On it again. Marquette able to get it to the line and finally out. Sent back in, and number 9, Belkowski, has to give chase again. Starts one way, loses it. Centering pass in front. Oh, Durbin. Glorious opportunity. I think he wants that one back, Mike.
Not going to see a goal scorer like that miss too many times, but it just missed that top corner.
Now Durbin in a battle along the boards. Pushes it back behind the net. Knighting comes in for support, but it's Marquette skating out with it. Nice move. Belkowski able to get it down the ice, but too far. That is going to be an icing. Number 9, Lucas Belkowski, the junior defender. Lots of ice time here tonight. 5 goals, 9 assists, 14 points on the season.
And a very safe icing for him. He might have been a little shook after that turnover to Nathan Sparks behind the net. Threw it out to number 19, Donovan Durbin. Like we said, just missed that top corner.
Another big draw in the Marquette zone. Going to throw somebody out? No, he's not. Marquette wins it back. And an opportunity to break out. 2 of them. Look at Trenton get back, though. Give them credit. Centering pass. Nobody was home, Mike. But circling behind the net. On the backhand. To the near point. Shot comes in. Boy, don't know where that went. Civi looked like it almost crossed him up, Mike, and it just kind of sailed over him and out of play.
We're going to get a little bit of a line change here. There was a little mismatch there. Top line versus third line. And they were keeping it down there in the zone, created a scoring chance. Nothing against those guys, but they get out that second line, we'll call them Jaden Jones, Easton Tinsley, and Landon Stark to see if they can offset that offensive rush.
Number 5, Brody Sheldon wins that draw for Marquette. It's sent back in deep, but Trenton gets there first. Jaden Jones can't clear it out. Sent right back in. Skylar Blackburn, a sophomore, doing battle behind the net. He's getting support now from Sheldon. Sheldon wins his battle. Gets it back to number 13, Blackburn. Blackburn centering pass deflected. Jaden Jones gets it to the line and not out. Deflected in on Civi, and he's going to stop it for a draw in that Trenton zone.
That's a little bit more of the chaos that we're used to seeing out of that Marquette forecheck. But when they're going to transition it to the offensive side of the puck, they're still, Sean, in my eyes, just a step off.
Now let's see if they can get something going here. Puck behind the net, controlled by Trenton. An opportunity to get it out. Can't, kept in at the line. That's number 9, Belkowski, who sent it back in. Now in the corner. Sent back out and promptly sent back in by Sentinels. As Coach Garrow told our Patty Cesarini, they want to get that forecheck going, Mike.
They do, and again, Sean, they are fighting off bus legs by playing everybody on that bench right now. If Trenton can take advantage and transition to the offensive side, they've got the 1 versus 4 matchup that they want.
Here comes Trojans. Little dipsy-do to himself. Can't get it through Zach LeMay, but the draw will stay deep in that Marquette zone. There's a good look at the junior goaltender. Sparkling numbers for Parker. 2-1-4. Goals against, 920 save percentage.
And when you've got guys like number 7, Ian Sheltraw, number 9, Lucas Belkowski in front of you, keeping everything to the outside, they make life easy for you at times.
Sentinels have to wait for a breakout, and here they come with speed. Back in behind the net, centering pass, no one home, and an opportunity for Trojans to come up. Brownlee just going to dump it in. Giving chase back there. Our Marquette back into the neutral zone. Lays there for a moment. Now Trojans get an opportunity to come the other way. That's Leon. Another pass misses. Knighting, number 9. And Marquette finally gets it out of the zone. That's Matilla. Collision there. Coming the other way. Oh, boy, off the outside of the post, I think there, Mike. It looked harmless. Here they are crashing in, though. Now Marquette's got a little something going on, and we are going to get that whistle, Mike. No doubt about it on that tripping call.
Yep, behind the play, a little bit of a kneeing / tripping there. See what the call. Tripping to number 20.
Yeah, I think it's
Jack Brownlee.
Yep.
So you see, Sean, these guys are very similar, the coaches. Coach Clemens, Coach Garrow. They're playing all their guys, and very smartly. They always have those top defensive guys out there when they have those 3rd and 4th lines out there, making it very safe. And these two teams are stacked defensively.
Power play now for the Sentinels. Back to the line. Belkowski. He's going to send it in deep. A couple of Sentinels down there. Pass to nowhere. And it could be a 2-on-1 here for Trojans. Durbin, centering pass. Back to Durbin. Score! Short-handed goal. Tinsley with a lovely pass back to Durbin, and he buries it.
You gotta love the unselfishness. He comes down. Here's number 19, Donovan Durbin. I'm going to shoot it. No, look, I got number 4, Tinsley, wide open. I've got a net, but guess what? I've got an automatic goal scorer over here in Durbin. Now he almost caught him off guard there, if you could see that. His stick was not on the ice to the last second, but what a great look by Easton Tinsley, the senior out of Trenton.
That's a huge one. A short-handed goal for the Trojans to take a 2-0 lead. Ian Sheltrow wearing the number 7 as Marquette tries to get something going. Mike, still a minute and 20 seconds remaining in this power play.
A lot of time.
They have control. Back to the line. Coming back in front. Spinning. Turning. Weaving. Getting there first, however, is Akins. Akins just going to tie it up in the corner. Shot. Sibby up to the challenge. Another shot just over Sibby's head. Marquette's got a little something going here, Mike. Back to the line. Goes into the corner for a second. Back up top, shot. Blocked. Great job by Tinsley going down, and Tinsley now with some space. He's got Durbin again. Tinsley this time takes it. Parker gets a piece of it. And here comes Marquette the other way. Still 30 seconds remaining in this power play. Oh, Tinsley and Durbin have been on fire on this PK, Mike.
And you can't blame Tinsley. Hey, last time I passed it, this time I'm going to shoot it, see if he can catch the goalie leaning a little bit.
Belkowski passes it out to Sandstrom. Sandstrom with the move at the line. Has it taken away, but Belkowski gets it back. Wearing the 9. Sandstrom, centering pass, nobody home. Good job staying home there by number 5, Zach LeMay, and he sends it the length of the ice, and that will do it for this power play opportunity with 9:55 to go here in the second period. Trojans on top here in the Trojan pit, 2-0. Backhanded play into the neutral zone, Mike.
Yeah, and they're playing a real tight game defensively, Sean. They're making life miserable on the Marquette offense. They can't get anything going, and they remain just a step behind the game.
I say it all the time. You never, ever, ever count out the Trenton Trojans. Here comes LeMay. Number 5, LeMay, centering pass. Taken over there. Boy, nearly lost again. And now Belkowski, who's seen a heck of a lot of ice time tonight, just dumps it in. Stopped by Trojans. Here they come the other way. Sparks loses his footing, but able to shove it ahead. Look at Belkowski coming up. He was the first one up and maybe the first one back as well. That's going to go far enough for icing. No, waved off at the last minute, Mike. I thought that was going to be icing.
I was on your page there. I had my head down thinking the whistle was going to go.
Akins carries up in behind the Marquette bench. Boy, no quarter given in this game, I'll tell you that much. Allen throwing it out in front. Brownlee there again. Number 21, Brent Allen, gets it again, throws it in deep again. Back to Allen again. Big stop by Parker. Parker Nevenhoven. Trenton really firing all cylinders right now, Mike. That puck gets out. Seth Ling gives chase. Back to Ling. He's got space. He's got time. Backhands it into the neutral zone. Taken there by Marquette, but what a finishing check there. My goodness gracious by Brownlee.
The junior Brownlee came across the ice and made the hit just as the puck was going. Not interference. Great hockey play.
Home run pass doesn't connect, and that is going to be icing. 7:53 left in the second period. Hey, by the way, Warrior Hockey is a proud partner of State Champs and the Hockey Player of the Year and Wall Awards. Warrior Hockey breakthrough. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, Warrior.
Well, as we've seen, as you're watching this game, Marquette still struggling to get this offense going, and we're seeing a lot of what's listed out here as the fourth and the third liners trying to get everybody some legs. So let's see if that pays off as this game gets longer.
Puck in deep. It's Jaden Jones on it. Back to the line. Boy, I don't think Nevenhoven saw that at all, Mike, but an opportunity for Sentinels to come the other way. Owen Renfrews, the senior, tried to get something going. Couldn't get her going. Belkowski, who's logged a lot of ice time, up to Owen Renfrews, plays it to himself. 2-on-1 down low. Didn't miss by much. Boy, he had the man on the wing, but Mike, that's a shooter's shot.
Shooter shot. I think Sivvy went down just a scotch early. He had that upstairs, and he just rifled it over the net.
Play is called at the line. Exactly 7 minutes left, Mike.
Too many men.
You think too many men again?
I think too many men. Let's see. We'll let the men in stripes call it, but I think we had too many men.
That was. Good eye. Good eye, Mike.
And again, earlier in the period, maybe what the doctor ordered for a power play to try to get your legs going. A penalty kill when you got possibly some heavy bus legs. This is going to be a tough ask, but if there's something we know Marquette can do, it's kill penalty, Sean.
Yep, no doubt about that. So let's see how they handle this. They're in a hole. Are these Sentinels? Trojans trying to get one more. Boy, one more in a game like this, Mike, would be huge. Jaden Jones, dangerous. Defenseman playing catch. Pass in front, centering pass. Nobody home. Connor stayed with an opportunity to clear it.
Great movement off the puck to create those passing lanes, and crisp passes tape to tape almost led to a goal.
A minute and 15 seconds remaining in this power play. Trenton up 2-0. Shooting it in is Landon Leone. Coming near side to the point, Sparks. 3 men up top, Mike. Back to the point. Looking for a deflection in front. Clearing pass hit one of the Sentinels and was kept in, Mike. Tough break for them to be sure. That was Matilda, the freshman, but they're able to push it out over the line.
They got to get a
change.
change.
Send her in deep.
Just like in that CC game, Sean, that long change on the PK, they almost got caught on it. That was a great heads-up change by them.
Got a wholesale change. 4 new bodies out there, and the play is called. 34 seconds remaining, Mike, in this power play opportunity for Trojans.
And that's going to be quite a break. I believe they called that offsides. Didn't quite get to the red line. So that face-off will come all the way down and kill a little bit more time off and see if we can get back to 5-on-5 hockey.
Trenton controls it off the draw. Rogowski, head up, moves up, just shoots it in. Back in behind the Sentinels bench. First one there is Allen. Back up top, deflected down in front. Boy, nearly got in behind the goaltender. Comes back to Allen. Allen looking, waiting. Good job going down and blocking that shot. You know, love seeing that. Caleb Aho. Back up top to Allen. Power play just expiring. Waiting, patience, Rogowski. Pumps it in down low, Knighting on it now. Knighting. Circling. Knighting rubbed off the puck and an opportunity to come the other way. Stretch pass, just misses number 5, Brody Sheldon. Puck sent in deep. Marquette gets there first. Sheldon tips it forward. Another centering pass not there. And Mike, what do we got behind the play?
It's going to be that hit on the back of the play there. It depends on what he's thinking of calling it. A little bit of roughing, a little bit too rough.
Hey, if you're interested in a sports management degree, Lawrence Technological University offers varsity sports for men and women while studying for a world-class undergraduate degree. Scholarships are available at LTURecruitYourself.com.
Well, Sean, just a little bit ago, we had a nice big kill by Marquette. Let's see if they can get some momentum off of that for the power play.
Yeah, their second power play opportunity. Mike, they unfortunately gave up a shorthanded goal. Brody Sheldon trying to make up for that. Far point. Throws it down low. Back to Sheldon. Shot blocked. And look at Durbin again. Boy, he's been outstanding tonight. Hasn't he wearing the number 19 for Trenton? Tinsley nearly had an opportunity there for another shorty. Tinsley again with the shot score.
What a shot. These Trojans can shoot the puck, and number 4, Tinsley, the senior out of Trenton, Michigan, just roofed that one. It'll be interesting to see if 19 Donovan Durbin causes the turnover. A little bit of a fan, but we're going to give him an assist for that right on the tape, but no hesitation. Turn around, upstairs. And the unfortunate thing about it, Sean, was Marquette was just starting to get it together on that power play, looking like they had a little bit of something. That kind of can put you right back down in the dumps.
Another short-handed goal. And again, Mike, these two, Tinsley and Durbin, have been outstanding tonight.
Yeah, when you can ref down. When you can put your top 2 offensive guys out there on a kill, that's kind of what you're expecting, right? You're doing that to kind of cause a little bit of offense when they're expecting defense.
Now Marquette really in a hole here, Mike. At least they've got a power play. Shot there, another shot. To the line, still can't get it up. Finally, Trojans get it out.
You know, you don't want to say Marquette has to have the next goal, Sean, but I think they have to have the next goal here. They're digging themselves a hole that I don't know if they got the legs to get out of.
I would agree with that, my friend. An opportunity there by Mattila. Can't work it through to himself. Shot outside the point. Civi standing up tall. Shots on goal 20-11 in favor of Trenton. The score, 3-0 Trenton. 2 shorthanded goals. Waning moments of this power play. Shot comes in. Civi, no problem. Looked like that puck hit something on the way in, Mike, from Connor Stade. And Civi just said, I'm gonna hold it here with 15 seconds left in this power play opportunity.
It was a nice step by the defensive player for Trenton there. Took away the gap, took away the space. There was nothing there. Got his stick on the shot. And it's really what's been happening all night. Marquette has not been able to penetrate and get inside of this defense to create any quality scoring chances.
Boy, look at Durbin's speed. He wins a race there. Mike, best player on the ice tonight so far. Make no mistake about that.
Absolutely noticeable every shift, and just like that right there, looking faster than everybody.
Here's Sheldon making a bid himself. Can't convert. The power play over, but Marquette keeping the pressure on. Back to the far point. Pass, can't connect. Still on it though, Brody Sheldon. He's been active tonight wearing the number 5. Spins in the corner. Centering pass to the near point. Kacharik sends it in deep. Kept in deep by Marquette. Now thrown far side. Marquette, first one there. Another opportunity from the point, walking in. That shot missed. And they have to start over in that neutral zone. They get some changes up front, Mike. Throw it near side, nobody there, giving Trojans a chance to come in. Finn Akins loses it. Coming back now, Marquette with 3. 3-on-3. Far shot, no problem for Sibby, just sticks that aside. First one there in the corner is Allen. Brett Allen wearing the number 21, getting help from Ethan Gilbert. Coming near side now, wing-to-wing pass. Icing waved off. No. I thought, Mike.
I thought it hit a stick.
I thought that hit Brett Allen's stick. Hey, during the second intermission, we'll show you the best moments that State Champs has covered at the MIHL Prep Hockey Showcase over the last 20 years. Lots of great action, so stick around for that. Game Time Live. You just saw Coach Knighting up on the bench, one of the assistants. Another great guy. Puts in a lot of work, Mike.
Absolutely. Always one of the first ones to greet us when we come to the rink, and always with a smile.
Yes, he is. Trojans with an opportunity to skate it out. They do. Brownlee sends it to the far side to Caleb Knighting. In behind the net. Brownlee, though, first one there. 2 men on him. He's pinned against the boards. Brett Allen loses it for a second. Marquette able to throw it far side. Nice move. Can't go outside, inside, outside, though, however. Heck of an effort. Give Matilla credit, Mike, but couldn't pull it off.
But it just wasn't in the legs. Just wasn't in the legs for him.
Now in his own zone, Rogowski. Patrick Rogowski, tall defenseman. And the play is called with 22 seconds remaining in this second period.
22 seconds left. Marquette really's got to get out of here. If they can squeak one out here, they got 14 shots on net, Sean. I don't think any of those are secondary shots. They're really not retrieving pucks after they take those long shots. It's making life really tough on them and a little bit easier on Mr. Civi.
Big draw, though, won by Trojans, sent the other way. That is definitely going to be icing, so we'll do it all again with 16.2 seconds remaining.
What are your feelings on the hybrid offsides or icing right there, Sean? Like where Mr. Durbin having a heck of a night, out-skating everyone's going to out-skate him to the puck. Let that go. Let them play that.
Couldn't agree more.
Okay.
Keep the play going, Mike.
Yeah, I love when the play goes. Whistles, boo whistles.
Yes, LeMay. Weaving, trying to work his way through, centering past no one home, though. Aho, the first one there. That goes to the length of the ice, and that will be icing with 4.1 seconds remaining here in the second period.
And this is going to be danger time here because we know they've got Donovan Durbin on the ice who can shoot that puck. They're going to have their best center out there to win this face-off back to him. And the way things are going, Trenton's going to win this. He's going to win it to Durbin. He's at least going to get a shot.
See the kid cam there. A look at that bench. Here's your shot.
Right here.
To the channel.
I told you I'd make the glove save, and I did.
Shot. You see that? Now the referee's going, why don't you send the puck back down, young man?
No, this is mine.
Did you see that? Mike with a great catch. Unbelievable. And in true cowardly fashion, I pushed him in front of me.
Where's Kid Cam when I need him? What a save, Ivesil.
That was a great
Save Terrari. Gary Thorne with the call. I'm out.
Are you keeping it?
I'm keeping it. I'm not giving this back.
Did you see him? He's
greatest save ever in MIHL Showcase history.
You saved my beautiful face. Let's be honest.
He's still hawking me for the puck.
My face doesn't need any more
You're
damage.
not getting this.
All right, while we have a moment and Mike celebrates his victory, why don't we throw it down to Patty Cesarini? Patty?
Coach, you guys had 2 short-handed goals. How was your team able to capitalize in those scenarios?
Yeah, again, just putting pressure on them. My assistant coaches run the PK, so I owe it all to them. They had the guys ready, so good second period for us, and hopefully we can continue in the third.
Thanks for the time.
Thank you.
We're going to break again, but don't go anywhere. We will be right back.
At Alto Equipment, we know when it comes to getting your job completed on budget and on schedule, uptime matters. Alto Equipment has partnered with the biggest names in construction, including Volvo, Leeboy, Sonnabogan, Avant, ASV, and more to provide the state of Michigan with industry-leading service and support. Alto Equipment services all makes and models, and their technicians are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Do you have a big project? Alta Rents has you covered with the most diverse rental fleet in Michigan. Give them a call at 844-GO-TO-ALTA today.
Out here, it's not just about the hustle. It's about breaking the game. every single day. Zeroing in on what we want, putting a target on it, and hitting the bullseye. Over and over again, because second best, that's for somebody else's story. The fire that fuels us, the bond that unites us, we don't just play the game. We set it ablaze. We break through.
Looking for a score, a schedule, a story? MHSAA.com has you covered. Our newly redesigned website has everything you need to follow high school sports in Michigan. And it's optimized for mobile use. Fans can submit scores on a Friday night, check playoff pairings and game times, or read about the student athletes from your community. Your first stop is MHSAA.com. Connect with us online and get everything you need all in one place.
Your persistence and dedication have brought you this far. But the fire of curiosity within you burns to push beyond your limits. LTU is the place where your passions and curiosities can soar, pushing your mind and body to new magical heights. Lawrence Technological University. Be curious, make magic.
Clarkston and White facing Ann Arbor Huron. Want to see a big hit? How about Adam Dwyer drilling Matt Brady of Clarkston? The Wolves scored first. From the rebound, Steve Moran makes sure of it. 1-0 Clarkston. But the River Rats down 1-0 late in the game, kept coming back. Peter Herringa kept chopping at it, scored. 1-1 the final. Another good matchup in this day. Cranbrook and White against UOD Jesuit. More hitting. Nick Buds nails Brian Vandenbosch. Nice play here by Mike Gary. Walks in, takes the puck away, tucks the backhander home past Scott Anderson. Cranbrook went on to win 7-5. Next up, Port Huron Northern and White against Livonia Stevenson. Antoine Hall with the nifty move to get it to Just Wilson. He buried it, 1-0 Huskies. But Stevenson kept the pressure on all night, scoring the next two. 5-on-3 here. It was cashed in by Justin Dunn. Spartans went on to win 2-1. Another Livonia school, Churchill and White, took on Brighton. Corey Strong from his belly to Ryan Wishmeyer, 1-0 Chargers. Later, it was a 1-1 affair when Luke Bonwell got even in that. A clean breakaway for Brandon Hayes, but Bonwell stoned him, so the game ended in a 3-3 tie.
Since Catholic Central's move to Novi 5 years ago, this was the first meeting in hockey for city bragging rights. We pick it up in the first. Division I's top-ranked Shamrocks already up a goal and looking for more with the man advantage. Senior defenseman Ryan Obukowski with the quick wrister from the point past Michael Pessendorfer. Detroit CC up 2. Ranked number 3 in Division II, Novi would get one back right before the end of the period. Junior Matt Stemkowski beating everybody to the rubber, lighting the lamp to the stick side of Zach Sizek. It was 2-1 going into the second. And it only took the Wildcats 30 seconds to even the game. The Novi D poking the puck free, Joey Ferris a perfect pass to Tyler Manning, and he buries it.
We are CC! We are CC!
The CC students reminding everyone of their incredible 2009 state success. Later in the second, the 17-1-1 Shamrocks got a 5-on-3 power play and they took advantage. Davey Middleton's shot is off Pessendorfer's pads, but the freshman Charlie Green, right place, right time for the rebound. So in the first skirmish of Novi, Detroit Catholic Central wins it 6-2. Another money matchup. The number 1 ranked team in Division II, Warren De La Salle, taking on their MIHL rival, the Cranes of Cranbrook Kingswood, numero uno in D3. These two skated to a 3-3 no decision a few weeks back. Cranbrook coming in at 11-5-1. Just a minute into the contest, Alex Alger using the skate to advance the puck. Cameron Heath feeds to Christopher Brown, and the freshman fires it home. It was 1-0 Cranes after the first. De La Salle tied things up early in the second, but Cranbrook countered with 4 minutes left. At the point, Ryan Murray's shot is deflected by the senior Brendan Kirk and by Jake Dewitt. The Cranes back up a goal. De La Salle not backing down. Here on the power play, senior defenseman Brad Annis corrals the attempted clear out around the attempted block. His pass on the stick of Ricky Steenland, and the fellow senior pokes home his team leading 14th of the season. Game locked at 3. But not for long. With under a minute to go in the game, the Cranes hoping to take advantage of their man advantage. They would. Murray to Kirk, and looky here, Merry Christmas, Nick Carruthers. His 7th on the year. Cranbrook takes down De La Salle, 4-3 the final.
First period, Josh Friend wins the draw. Joe Wozniak blisters one through traffic. That finds the back of the net. Wozniak gets the credit. 1-0 Chargers after 1. On to the second period, it was all Heritage. Hawks pushing the puck up ice. Parker Severson finding David Helpap in front of the net. Helpap takes care of the rest. Upstairs he goes. Hawks lead 4-1 after 2. But the Chargers would fight their way back in it. Final minute of play, down just 1. Michael Papaionou lets one fly just outside of the circle, snipes the corner. Churchill ties it up late and sends it to a shootout. In the shootout, Helpap looking to end it. The sophomore with the winner. Saginaw Heritage beats Livonia Churchill 5-4 the final.
Next up at the Prep Hockey Showcase, let's take a gander at a matchup we may not normally see. Northville and Houghton squaring off. Northville in white, currently ranked 4th in Division I. We move all the way to the final seconds of the third period and a scoreless game. The Mustangs' Nick Strom all alone in the high slot. Marcus Gloss the stop, then covering up the Kyle Dan rebound attempt. We head to the shootout. Houghton's John Bostwick bursts up the dangle, and dude, that was sick. Gremlins a 1-0 lead. Northville misfired. Houghton had a chance to win it right here. Cale Markham, the low laser, game winner. Go celebrate, son. 2-0 the final score. Trenton entered this game ranked 5th in the state. Winners of 8 of 9. First period, junior Brandon Clark with the opportunity, denied by senior Keith Brett Tomey. Heartland is currently ranked 2nd in the state. With the loss to Livonia Stevenson a week ago still stinging, a win here would bury the recent past. Remaining moments of the first period, Johnny Druskinis with the good look, but the Trojans' Joey Cormier the stop. Early stages of the second, Trenton almost got a lucky break. Our Hockey Player of the Year candidate Cam Blanton's pass attempt off a Heartland stick, but Tomey there once again for the save. The senior had 16 stops on the night. Trenton was in the penalty box 4 times in the second period, but the Trojan penalty kill was killer. Cormier was a wall. The save on the Druskinis slapper. Heading into the third, we were still scoreless. Just over a minute into the final period, Trenton on the power play. Devin Dunn coming around and spotting an open Ethan Holt. The junior, his 12th goal on the season. Trojans break the ice. Under a minute left. Heartland bringing out the extra attacker as Tomey went to the bench. Evan Kraus on the receiving end in front. Cormier once again coming up huge. This junior had 33 saves on the night. Soon after Dunn added an empty netter. Trenton shuts out the defending state champs Heartland 2-0.
At Alto Equipment, we know when it comes to getting your job completed on budget and on schedule, uptime matters. Alto Equipment has partnered with the biggest names in construction, including Volvo, Leeboy, Bogan, Avant, ASV, and more to provide the state of Michigan with industry-leading service and support. Alto Equipment services all makes and models, and their technicians are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Do you have a big project? Alta Rents has you covered with the most diverse rental fleet in Michigan. Give them a call at 844-GO-TO-ALTA today.
Welcome back, everybody. In October of 2018, head coach Doug Garrow had open heart surgery. He said he needed a goal to get his health back and stop feeling sorry for himself, so he started training for a 12-hour Navy SEAL Fit training course in just 1 year and 1 day. After his open heart surgery, He completed the training course, and he said the moral of it is that you can accomplish a lot more than you think you can with the big 4 of mental toughness. That's positive self-talk, micro goals, breath control, and visualization. The course was so impactful for his own life that he started having his teams each year go through that similar course, and they come out mentally tougher and closer together than they have ever been. It's truly an inspirational story. Back to you guys.
Oh, no doubt about that. Glad to see Doug doing so well. One of those guys I just love chatting with. Seen a lot, been there a lot. Unfortunately for him and Sentinel fans right now, they find themselves in a hole, Mike, taking on this Trojan team that is getting right, as they are apt to do as we near the playoff. But Sentinels trying for something in front, centering pass, but no problem there. There's a look at Coach Garrow.
And already a better start for Marquette.
Isn't that cool? Look at that. Look at the training sessions. Oh, isn't that awesome?
That's great.
Boy,
Talk
that's
about
cool.
team bonding, right?
Long pass comes all the way in on Parker, and he's just going to glove that down.
Man, oh man, Donovan Durbin has just been 5 steps ahead of everybody tonight.
Sure
Sean.
has.
He just beat everyone down the ice by 5 steps. I mean, he is just absolutely flying. He's feeling it. You could see it in the first period. We talked about it, and I think it's going to continue here into the third period.
Well, Mike, we talked about it. Everybody on our Wall Award list and everybody on our Player of the Year list has really made a statement here. My goodness gracious. Now it's Marquette trying to make a statement. Jack Pond, he's been active tonight, the 5'8", 160-pound junior. Trying to get one. You know how it is. Find a way to get one. Savola out there as well. Let's see who takes the draw. I think Caleb Aho, the sophomore, is going to take this draw. He's going to take this draw against number 9, Seth Knighting. Knighting wins that draw into the corner, but Sentinel's on it. Trying to get something going. Pond takes a big hit in the corner. But Sentinel's still on it. Look at this. Stop by Civi. Oh, my goodness. Just kicked that left pillow out. And this play is not going to be called at the line because Trenton didn't touch it. Marquette did.
Just goalie instincts there. Civi just knew he had to and kicked that pad out to make that save. What a stop.
Sending it back in. Marquette. They make some changes. Renforce out there, as coming off right now is Savola. Trojans with a chance to clear. Knighting just pops her up in the air. He's going to go off on a change. Sent back in by Finn Akins. First one there is Ian Sheltro, the senior defender. Shot comes to the line. Boy, it didn't miss by much. Mike, that shot, Seth Ling kind of fooled everybody, number 15 for Trenton.
Kind of looked like it hit something, changed direction, popped up a little knuckleball action, and just missed.
Trojans still doing work. You can't tell they're up 3-0. They play the right way, Mike. Now another opportunity. That puck deflected. That's Belkowski that got a piece of that before it got into the goaltender. Now coming back the other way, Ian Sheltro. Sheltro looked for a pass, couldn't get there. First one there is Akins. He drops it. Picking it up now, number 24, Landon Stark. He gives it up, promptly pumped back in. Civi is going to leave it there. Coming over for support is Ling. Puck lay there for a second. Look out. Nearly a catastrophe down there with 3 Trojans standing around, Mike. Before we get your thoughts, why don't we throw it to a game break?
All right, Sean, let's take a trip around Kennedy Ice Arena today. A couple final scores from earlier on. Cranbrook takes down the Sioux 2-1. Livonia Stevenson is upset by Byron Center. Heartland wins 5-2 over East Grand Rapids. CC takes it 3-1 over Flint Powers. Brighton takes it 3-2 versus Notre Dame. And Orchard Lake St. Mary's takes down Houghton 4-3.
Thank you. Great job, Robbie. total team effort here tonight, Mike. We appreciate each and every one of our staff for being here and making things happen. And here's Donovan Durbin again. Durbin with a shot. Boy, he didn't miss by much.
That got through.
It sure
got
did.
through.
My goodness, he has been something tonight as this number 19, Donovan Durbin.
The speed that he has shown, Sean, I'm going to say I'm shocked. I didn't see that coming. I knew he had the shot. I knew he was gritty. I knew the kid had some skill, but his speed tonight's been a different level than everybody on the ice.
Now, I like this Easton Tinsley as well. I think that's a pretty darn good player wearing the number 4, but make no mistake about it, number 19's been the best player here tonight. Back to the point. That's deflected. Centering pass, trying to get something going. Good job by Trojans. Rogowski, number 3, making sure that they don't come through with that. Puck comes to the line. Cole Kelly was put in at the beginning of the period. Okay, thank you, Coach Hunter. Can't see it that far down there. Oh, no, it is still 31, huh? Shot from the point, goes through. Far side. Trojans coming out. Sparks pushes it up to Durbin, the dangerous Durbin. Durbin this time loses it. I think the mind told him one thing and the hands told him another, Mike.
Yeah, it's that tip-tap, tip-tap, tip-tap. Sometimes you just don't have to handle the puck, Sean, especially when you're a goal scorer. Just get it off your stick and shoot it.
Civi is going to hold on to that. Marquette will keep the puck in their own zone. No, it is indeed 31 down there still.
Kind of like the story we just heard about their coach, Coach Garrow. Marquette's not going to give up.
No, sir.
This is by far the best 6 minutes of hockey that we've seen out of them all night, and I expect it's going to continue for the next 11.
Some shenanigans with Savola and Leon down there, popping each other a little bit. Puck lay there in the dot for a second. Now to the line, not out, finally out, and I think that's going to go for icing. It is indeed, with 11:41 to go here in this third period. Trojans in control, up 3-0. Shots on goal, Mike, in favor of the Trojans, 24-21, but make no mistake about it, it was those 2 short-handed goals that's the difference in this game right now.
Yeah, number 4, Easton Tinsley Sr., number 19, Donovan Durbin Jr. Quite the offensive guys 5-on-5, and they showed it when they were shorthanded too.
Oh, nice move there in the center ice zone by Tinsley. And he nearly made it number 4 by number 4.
When things are going your way, they're going your way. Puck finds your stick, moves get made, D's going the other way. Right now, Tinsley and Durbin, different level than everybody else.
Now it's interesting, Tinsley is out there with a couple of different guys. Popovich and Murray. Nice rush here by Sheldon. To the line, kept in by Marquette. Shot, and that's going to be whistled down, I think, hand pass, right?
Yeah, you got to like it. Getting number 17, Ty Popowich, and number 10, Levi Murray Jr.'s. They're going to be future Trojans. They'll be back next year. They're getting to experience this. Maybe not the most ice, but when they get it, they're taking advantage of it, Sean.
So taking this draw is going to be number 21, Brett Allen. He wins it forward, but Kaczorek gets it out. Pass comes in a little too far that time, and Civi says enough of this with Skylar Blackburn, the sophomore, lurking, and 11:03 left on this clock.
Well, I like what I'm seeing right now. I'm seeing a little bit of speed coming out of Marquette.
All right. Draw stays in deep. Sheldon going to take this, but Trojans control. Now Marquette takes it right back. Sent it whence it came. Centering pass, nobody home except Trojans. Finn Aikens. Boy, look at him move the puck, Mike. Look at that defender move the puck. Look at him. Still on his stick. Still on his stick. Back to the point. Now near side. Knighting. That shot is blocked. Kept in, though. Good job keeping it in by number 25, Jesse Bradford. Trojans still keep it in. His Knighting backhands it in back behind the net. Big hit there. My goodness. But Trojans still on the puck, Mike. Still keeping Marquette hemmed in their own zone. Big battle right next to that Marquette bench. Puck lay there still. Trojans send it back the other way. Giving chase now. Lost it. Shot. High. Didn't miss by much. Trying to set himself up there was number 21, Brett Allen. But the puck possession right now for Trojans is noticeable. Marquette trying to change that shot deflected high and up into the protective netting. Hey, the Michigan High School Coaches Association promotes and supports hockey players and coaches to reach their fullest potential on the ice, in the classroom, and as citizens. For scores, standings, and player stats, go to the Hub, MIHSHockeyHub.com.
Well, some good things coming out of Marquette right now, Sean, and their bench is really fired up with what they're seeing. Some block shots, some big checks. They're getting going. Let's just hope it's not a little too late.
Trying to add to it right now. Big rebound there. Oh, boy, Parker had to be careful. That spin-around shot by the dangerous Jaden Jones, and they had to be very careful there, Mike.
Yeah, that was a nice look by number 24, Landon Stark, senior, coming in. And when you get it, Sean, sometimes it's not necessarily the shot to score, but the shot for that rebound. He fired it hard. He didn't have a great angle. Got to put that pad out. It's that pad pass, we call it, as the rebound came out and created a scoring chance in the slots.
Landon Stark, 8 goals and an assist on the year as well. So he has shown he can put the puck in the net. Big battle in the corner, right in front of that Trojan pit. You can see a lot of the Trojan faithful banging on the glass down there as Marquette looking for something, anything. Still 9 minutes left. There's a shot opportunity. Civi up to the task. Hey, let's give Civi some credit. He's made some big stops here tonight, Mike.
Leading into the third period, everything was on the outside, but I'd say he's got 6 or 7 in close scoring opportunity saves in the third.
Puck comes to the line. I think Marquette has to touch up, and I was right. Just trickled over the line. I don't think Marquette liked that, but I think it's the right call.
It was the right call. You got to love what you were talking about, Sean, the Trojan faithful pounding on the glass, which looks like a sold-out crowd here. But those Trojan faithful, those are future Trojans, Sean. Those are young hockey players. These boys have been running all over the rink all night. They have endless legs. They're not tired, and they're rooting on their Trojans.
Chipped out into the neutral zone, but a little too far. Tried to play it to himself, but taken over by Leon. He's hit from behind. He's no worse for the wear, though. Played back behind the net. And it's Durbin. Durbin now sends it back the other side to Leon. Leon makes a move at the line, just gets it out, and it's promptly sent back in by Sentinels. 8:15 to go, Mike. Landon Leon wearing number 2. Sends it to the other side to Ethan Gilbert wearing 22. Gilbert still on it. Leon, number 2, comes in. Boy, aggressive forecheck here being applied by Marquette, trying to get something going, Mike. Here's an opportunity. Durbin, backhand, score!
Unselfish.
Beautiful pass to Zach LeMay. And Durbin's just putting on a show.
And unselfish, Sean. A lot of goal scorers are like, hat trick, I'm getting it, I'm burying. He knew what he did. Watch, he steals the puck in the neutral zone. Number 19, Donovan Durbin, uses his body to protect the puck and just gives it to the wide open LeMay. The back checkers were just a second slow, and he just buried it, Sean. What a goal by number 5, Zach LeMay, Jr., Trenton, Michigan. And that might have been the dagger.
4-0 now. Donovan Durbin. Mike, if I'm not mistaken, 2 goals, 2 assists, right?
You are not mistaken, sir.
Make no mistaken. Best player on the ice tonight. Mike, when the 3 stars come out, I don't know who star number 2 and star number 3 are going to be, but I do know who star number 1 is. And it's not you for grabbing that puck at the end of the second period. Sorry, pal.
Can I give myself the 3rd star for that glove save? 4th.
We'll throw a 4th star in there, okay?
4 star.
You saved my life. That's what people don't know. That's what we'll tell people at least. Ben Akins throws it in deep. Giving chase down there is Skylar Blackburn. Gets it to the line and then finally out. They just haven't been able to get a lot going here, this Sentinels team. And make no mistake about this, this is a dangerous, dangerous team in the Division II ranks, Mike.
Yeah, they're going to make some noise. They've seen better nights, whether it's bus legs or a little fatigue or if something's going through the locker room. They just have seemed a step behind and a step off on their offensive opportunities, the passes. But let there be no doubt, Sean, their effort has been there all night, giving everything that they have to give.
6:45 to go in this one. Trenton in control, up 4-0. Look at Marquette, though. The work ethic is not going to stop. Great work back there. Couple guys working hard back there. Centering pass, nobody home. Able to get it out, though, for the moment, Mike, was Renfors. Finally, really starting to get something going. O'Devero going to throw it in deep. Takes a weird bounce, but Trojans' first one's there. D to D back behind the net. Now the other side to number 10, Levi Murray, who drops it back to number 16, Sean McKee, who spells his name the right way. Marquette has to give chase. Anytime I can say that, you know I will.
I know.
Leon up to number 10, Levi Murray. Number 2, Leon sends her back deep. Trojans change 4 and leave number 2, Landon Leon, out there. Here comes the Sentinels. Seth Sandstrom throws a backhand into the corner. Back to the point. Shot comes in. Civi, no problem there on the shot from Kucharek. Hey, there's always help wanted when it comes to high school game officials. Every year, over 1,000 new officials are needed. Officiating is a great way to stay in shape, stay close to the game, and so much more. Log on to MHSAA.com for more info.
You know, we know Marquette's struggled a little bit, but, man, let's not take anything away from Trenton. They are making life miserable, as Trenton teams usually do, Sean. As I can say, as a player, as a coach, as a father watching my son play this team, whether they're up 5 goals, it's a tie game, or they're down 10 goals, playing Trenton can get miserable when they are just firing at all cylinders like they are. They're chipping you, they're chirping you, they're hitting you at everything. Marquette's going to feel this tomorrow and know that they were in a hockey game.
Want to give a shout out to Coach Novak, the head man at Detroit Country Day. Mike, he's watching and said enjoy. So thank you, Coach Novak. Another one of the class guys, certainly in the high school ranks. Now Marquette looking for something. There's a pass in front. Oh, Civi with a big stop. Leon there to clear that one away. Marquette's not giving up. No way, no how. Here they come again. They're going to dump this puck in. Civi says enough of that. I'm just going to hold it, and we'll get the face-off.
I can't stress enough, Sean. I had a conversation in between the second and the third period, and someone asked me about Evan Civi, and I said, easy night for him. Everything from the outside, no second chances, not a lot happening. A lot happening in this third period, Sean. And this could be a tie game. This could be Marquette in the lead if it was not 4-1 Evan Civi tonight.
That pass picked off in the neutral zone, but the play is called. 4:25 to go. Shots on goal 30-25, Mike. Where's that puck?
Right here.
There it is. Can I see it?
Yeah, you can see it.
Do you want me to? Mike, you saved my life. Thank you, Sean. I could autograph that for you.
I'd appreciate that. Keep it on my nightstand.
Face-off controlled by Marquette. Belkowski, who's seen a heck of a lot of ice time out there. He's been good for Marquette. Big hit right in front of our broadcast vantage point. Boy, Trojans just giving no space out there, Mike. Just not allowing them to get going.
No space, no time, no nothing.
Sparks near side to the far side. Pushes the puck back into the zone. Giveaway in the neutral zone. And here comes Durbin again. Durbin over to Sparks. Sparks to Durbin, score. It's unfair. Donovan Durbin's putting on a show.
Oh,
3
Sean.
goals, 2 assists, 5 points. And Mike, you saw that play about 5 seconds before it happened.
And it's just the Sparks and Durbin show. Sparks to Durbin, Durbin to Sparks, back. And that puck was out of the net faster than it was in the net. Quick hands, heads up, stick on the ice, ready for the puck. That's what we call a hat trick in hockey, Sean.
No doubt about it.
Buy the kid a Slurpee, buy him a patch to sew on his jacket.
Marquette is not going to go quietly. You know that. Doug Garrow will not allow them. You play for this team, you're playing 51 minutes. But here come Trojans out in the neutral zone. Brett Allen throws it in deep. Marquette looking for something to get going. There's Owen Renforth, the senior. Centering pass goes through everybody. O'Devero back to the point. Just over the line. Have to send it back into Sentinels, and they're going to get a wholesale change with under 3 minutes to go. Shot comes in, gloved rather easily. Puck comes near side now on the near side boards. Backhand pass out to the neutral zone. 2. Sentinels coming the other way. That's Sandstrom. Sandstrom throws it far side. Another big hit. You could hear the crowd react. Spin move in the corner. Rogowski getting some support down low from Sean McKee. S-E-A-N McKee. McKee having a battle with 2 players. High slot, deflected. Nearly an opportunity down low, Mike. They are not giving up. The freshman Easton Ball out there right now. Rolling puck, giving chase. Marquette has it, sends it the other way, and Civi's going to come out and just leave it on a tee for number 14, Finn Akins. Akins has had a few rushes just like that tonight. And now it's Marquette. See if they can get a rush going. Belkowski's moved the puck well. But Akins gets there first. To the line, but not out. Kept in by Belkowski. Shot. Rebound there. Just missed the other side. Civi with a couple more big stops. 1.5 minutes to go. Trenton's going to win this game, but you know Marquette would love nothing more than to finish this game on a high note. Bodies flying everywhere. Don't tell these guys this is a 5-0 game.
Sean, if someone walked in and just started watching this game and didn't see the scoreboard, they would not think that this was a 5-0 game. All 10 guys on the ice are giving it their all. This is physical.
Puck kept in. Belkowski with a shot. Boy, it looked like it hit something and didn't miss by much. Now on the backhand down there. Still working. That was Jack Pond with under 1 minute to go. Good shift here by Marquette. Centering pass picked off by Tinsley, and Civi says enough of this, I'm going to hold it. Hey, we go to the hardwood for our next State Champs Game Time Live. A doubleheader in boys and girls basketball as Belleville takes on Wayne Memorial. Ryan Slocum and Zach Priest. Check it out here on the State Champs YouTube channel starting at 5:30. And many thanks to John Watson for getting us out and about and doing these games. John, are we doing any more hockey games? He said yes. He said it publicly. Now we have to hold him to it.
You guys heard it here.
You heard it.
You heard it on our live stream.
He can't lie to us on the stream.
We're back.
We're doing more games. Chuck and Kevin are sitting there jumping up and down right now.
Oh, blocking shots, giving it up. Easton Tinsley giving it up in a 5-0 game.
And here they come skating it out. Jaden Jones centers it, nobody home. Maybe one more chance for Marquette, but Tinsley gets there first. Tinsley bangs it off the boards. Icing is going to be waved off. I think this will do it. Indeed, Mike, the Trenton Trojans are going to win this game, and Evan Civi is going to have a 26-save shutout.
26 save shutout and saved the best for the third period. My, what an effort. When things go your way, things go your way. But I'll tell you what, Sean, they only go your way like that when you work as hard as Trenton worked tonight.
Mike Ivesil will have his 3 stars momentarily. But
Yes.
Mike, as I said, make no mistake about it, we know who the number 1 star is tonight.
We do know who the number 1 star is. He made it easy on us. But the number 3 star, and I'm going to preface this with, going into the third period, I was asked about this and whether it would be Evan Sivvy, and I said no, he's had an easy night. But guess what, Sean? The 9 or 10 saves that he had in the third period were all scoring chances. Evan Sivvy is my 3rd star. He earned it in the third period. 2nd star, only 2nd on the ice to our number 1 star, Easton Tinsley of Trenton, forward. Our number 1 star, everybody knows who it is. No shock, no surprise. Donovan Durbin, Player of the Year nominee, was just dominant and played at a different level tonight, Sean.
He really did. Make no mistake about that. And I know John Kidd will be down on the ice momentarily, and Patty Cesarini will be down on the ice momentarily as well. As a matter of fact, why don't we throw it to Patty Cesarini right now? Patty?
Thanks, guys. Got our star players of the game. Evan, I'll start with you. 26 save shutout. What was your mentality in the net tonight?
We got a good team from the UP coming down here. Respect to them, but I think we just all week practice on being just as gritty as they are, having a good mentality in the D zone, and just focusing on from the D zone to the O zone, and then that's how we won.
And your team came out. You guys were ready to go, didn't turn back. How did you, as a leader on this team, get these guys ready for this game?
Just like tell them about the experience I've had. This is my 4th year, so I know a little bit about how much this means. They can turn around a team season or can end a team season almost, and that's about it. Just them trusting me to lead them, and that's about it.
Congratulations on the win. Go enjoy it.
Thank you.
And Donovan, you had a hat trick and an assist, and you're coming back from AAA. How much fun are you having this year?
I mean, compared to AAA, this is like insane.
What is so different about it for you?
Just playing in front of your school and like just everybody that comes in the community.
And you and your buddy Evan Tinsley, a little give and get there. Just talk to me about what it's like playing with him.
Wait, Sivvy or?
Tinsley.
I mean, on the PK, I don't know. We just click. Ever since like summer and fall, it's just been insane.
We'll go and enjoy this one. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Back up to you guys.
Great job, Patty. And both Mike and I smiled and hugged each other when we heard him say what he said. I always say this line, Mike. I don't disrespect other levels of hockey, but it is amazing to me how many high school players say what Donovan Durbin just said. I can't believe how fun this is. I wish I did it earlier. Mike, something to that effect.
Absolutely. It's great to hear that. It's great for the game. It's great for the recruitment of the game. And it is very similar to what Scott Wolak, Sam Wolak's dad from CC, said when he came up, said he is having an absolute blast his senior year playing with his cousin and playing with all of his buddies.
Can't thank the crew enough. You guys were outstanding all night. John Kidd and the Kid Cam still getting shots down there. Mike Ivesil, it's fun. You heard John Watson say we're doing another game, so gosh darn it, we're holding him to it. For you, for Patty, for Robbie, for the entire crew, the best crew in the business, my name is Sean Belegian saying thank you so much for inviting us into your homes, your phones, your computers, your laptops. Your final score here tonight in Trenton. The Trojans knock off the Sentinels by a score of 5-0. Good night, everybody.
State Champs Sports Network is presented by Florence Technological University. You can play sports at the next level. Go to LTURecruitYourself.com today. State Champs Game Time Live is also brought to you by Alta Equipment, Michigan's #1 construction equipment provider, proudly representing the industry's top brands. Get the right equipment for your project every time with Alta Equipment. Warrior Hockey. Breakthrough. The Michigan High School Hockey Coaches Association. For schedule, scores, and standings, go to the hub, MIHSHockeyHub.com. Reaction Technologies. Up your game. Go to ReactionTechSports.com for more information. And the Michigan High School Athletic Association. promoting the value and values of educational athletics.